Hi everybody, it's Roxana from I'mNotForEveryone.com. It's kind of a weird angle that I'm shooting at right now, but there's a tutorial that I know that you guys probably really want to see and that I've really wanted to do, and it's just kind of hard to do not in the bathroom. So we're actually in my bathroom and you can see two of my faces because I'm in front of the mirror, and we're going to do a false lash tutorial. So a couple of things that you're going to want to have handy are lashes, and I have Max number 7s, which are generally my favorites. Ardell makes some really good lashes as well. The other main thing, my favorite glue, is Duo. They sell this at the Mac store. They sell it at Walgreens, lots of other places as well. I like to have my tweezers handy because I usually use those as well. Your lash curler, and I use like a little cuticle stick. So I generally have those things. I don't always use all of them, but sometimes I do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually curl my lashes. So let me do that. I have really straight eyelashes, so if I don't curl them before I put my lashes on, the two lash lines don't really blend together very well. So I get as close to the lash line as I can, and then I just keep going all the way out. And by the way, I have no idea how you say it correctly, but Shu Amora, this is my Shu Amora eyelash curler. Okay, so now we're going to take our lash for our right eye. I'm going to pick that up. Generally, they're going to be a little bit sticky already, stuck to the container. If you haven't worn these lashes before, one thing you're going to want to do is lay it into the lash line and just check the fit. Generally 7s fit my lash line perfectly, so I usually don't have to trim them. But if you notice that they're a little too long, you may want to trim from the outside. Now I'm going to take my Duo glue. People do this lots of different ways. I've finally just got to the point where I'm lazy where I uncap it and I take my little lash band. Oops, that's a little big. But you get a little dollop on there and just kind of run it right along the band, so you get like a nice thin strip. I've done it before where I use the cuticle stick or a toothpick, but now I'm just to the point I'm going to grab a tissue where I just use it straight from the tube more often than not. And I like to kind of concentrate, if you can see that, get a little bead kind of on the outside and on the inside. Those are usually your edges that tend to come up before any of the others. Now you can notice that I'm not really in a hurry right now. That's because you want to make sure that your glue on your lashes gets tacky before you actually apply it to your lash line. So you kind of wait for a few seconds. You can blow on it if you want to. Sometimes I will hold it between my two fingers and bend it back and forth like this, just to make sure that you get that bend in the lash line. Now, when I'm doing this on other people, I have better luck using just my hands, but for some reason, when I'm doing it on myself, I like to take my tweezers. Now be really careful if you're going to be using tweezers around your eyes. Don't poke yourself in the eye. And I'll kind of grasp it in the middle with my tweezers, like so. And then I look into the mirror and get that center portion right next to my lash line. And then I go in with my finger and press it up next to the lash line all the way across. And initially you'll be able to move and adjust it. As you can see, I took it off and put it right back on. Now you can use your cuticle stick for this, or you can also use your back end of your tweezers. Just move the tip of that down into my lash line. Now I'm just pushing the band right next to my lash line. And you can see already the glue is starting to dry, and it will dry clear. So you may see a little bit that's white at first, but then it will dry clear for you. And you just kind of check that. You can press it in with your fingertip. And then as it gets dry, you can take your fingertip and just lift up the lashes. You can take your little cuticle stick and just kind of roll the skin over that band so that it stays really nice and snug. You can also do this. So if you feel like you're clumsy with your fingers, you can use this guy. Now if you'll hold on just a second, I'm going to go grab one more thing and show you my favorite chip to actually finish up when I put false lashes on. Okay everybody, I'm back and I have my mascara. So here on my set of lashes, I'm just going to touch up, add a little bit of mascara. And then my other favorite, and you really can't see the band too much because I've got it right in the lash line, but if you need to conceal the lash band a little bit, a really great thing to use is MAC's Fluid Line or a gel eyeliner of some sort, and Sonia Kashuk's bent eyeliner brush. Especially the bent works really well when you're doing this because it's much easier to get in around the lashes. And what you do is just kind of get right into the lash line and just blend out. And it's going to be hard for me to do that without the mirror, so let me adjust the camera and come over here and do that for you. Let's make sure you can see. And you can do a really nice fine line, or you can do however thick you want. And you can also do your little swoop, kind of like a cat eye, the outside corner, if you want to add a little drama like that as well. So that is basically my false lash tutorial for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, get at me on Twitter, or leave me a comment here in the blog, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. Thanks.